Welcome to the guest room. Thank you everybody that's watching. Thank you Dad, thank you Al, thank you Mike, thank you Cliff, thank you Doctor, everybody. Thank you Mom, thank you Oma, thank you Ofa, thank you Barack Obama for America. So this is Dr. Neil Shulman. He's a writer. He's written over 20 books. Is that correct? 20 books. You know, doctor, the most serious person I know, according to the tie. So this is incredibly intelligent. He wrote Doc Hollywood. He's written other movies. Associate producer to Doc Hollywood. So very interesting man. So he's on right now. So I have some questions for you. What was the inspiration for Doc Hollywood?
Well, the inspiration was that we need doctors where we need doctors.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get across that message. And when I went out to these small rural communities, people would die because there wasn't a doctor around.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted something to inspire doctors to practice where they're needed. And Michael Fox was fantastic.
Michael J. Fox, yeah.
Yeah, Michael J. Fox. He was just incredible.
You have the picture right there.
Yeah, this is Michael and me with the book What Dead Again. He wanted it autographed for his kids.
Oh, yeah?
And I wanted to give you a copy.
Oh, really? What dead again?
Would you give it to your kids?
Hopefully, if I have kids, so yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so, was it an honor getting a movie made after your book? Sorry.
Actually, it was the book that was made after the movie.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
Actually, it was an incredible honor.
Mm-hmm.
It was because all of a sudden, the story that you had just as an idea.
Right.
And look, I want you to do something. Look in my ear. Can you see my brain?
Yeah, no, sure. Right. Yes.
You can't see it. It's
okay.
empty.
No, right. Okay.
So a brain that's this empty, and a skull that's this empty, ended up doing something that attracted Hollywood and millions of people. It ended up being the #1 movie in the world for a while.
Wow.
And now we're making a Broadway musical out of it.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, that's great.
Would you sing in it?
Let's not, because I think I would bomb, but I think you should.
You don't think you're a big singer?
No, I think you would.
Well, I know a lot of ear doctors who'd pay a lot for you to be singing in it then, because you generate a lot of business for them.
All right, well, let's okay. All right, so besides writing Doc Hollywood, you're a doctor. You wrote so many books about hypertension. Can you tell me about that?
High blood pressure. It's a big, giant problem.
Yeah.
And we started a program to teach 5th graders how to take blood pressures throughout the country. And they'd go home and take their parents' blood pressure and refer them for care. And they didn't charge them anything. They asked for a raise in their allowance. And President Ford had some of my team members come to the White House and get an award for that.
Wow. So, I mean, you're good with kids, I'm guessing? You have a wife and a kid?
Yeah, I'm 70. My wife is 40.
Sounds like a good
and my
time.
son is 8.
Wow.
He's out of diapers, and I'm into diapers.
Yeah, I got you. I know that feeling.
You do?
No, but maybe soon.
Soon?
So what is your writing process since you've wrote so many books?
Well, I like to brainstorm.
Yeah.
See, I think everybody's got a book in them. It's just a matter of getting them to extract it. I mean, you, for instance, have a dad who is a fantastic comedian, right?
Yeah.
Now, that must be an interesting experience for you, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Did he tell you a joke when you came out of the uterus?
Probably. I think he recorded it and then passed out, but that's a different story. Hey, everybody. Yeah, glad you're showing up early. Thank you. No, I'm kidding. Thank you for your So, I don't get it. You're a doctor and you've written so many books. How do you have the time to do that, all that. I mean, that's a lot.
Oh, you mean being a doctor and writing books and
Yeah.
making movies and
Yeah.
doing comedy?
Yeah.
Well, I've replicated myself. Have you ever thought of doing that?
No.
Yeah, I just modeled myself, and then I go and can do a number of things at the same time.
So, I mean, but is it a quick writing process for you? Just so like, you just.
Well, you can be driving in your car and you come up with an idea. You can be trying to go to sleep and come up with an idea. And if everybody did this,
Yeah. There'd be a lot more
there
books.
would be tons of books. And then your great-great-great-grandchildren could read something that you wrote.
Yeah, but I understand writing's not an easy, process. It takes a creative mind, and
Well, but you can brainstorm with people and get a lot of good ideas.
right.
That's what I did, with some of our book, What's in a Doctor's Bag. I was just sitting next to a woman on an airplane, and I told her that I wanted to do a book about the instruments in the doctor's bag becoming creatures and telling the kids what they do so they're not afraid of doctors.
Yeah.
And this woman on the airplane...
I read that book.
You did
Oh my
read it?
gosh, yes. I was a little kid. I read that book. That book's in my closet right now.
Really?
Yes. I'm
Well,
not even kidding.
then I
Wow.
should give you a certificate that you've graduated from What's in a Doctor's Bag Medical
Wow.
School.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know. That's really cool. Oh, wow.
So what we did when we wrote this book,
Yeah.
the way it happened is I'm on an airplane flying out to California. I sit next to this total stranger, a woman, and I told her the idea. She said her son's a doctor. She thinks he's a fantastic artist, and she'd rather him be a cartoonist than a doctor. So she asked me to call him.
That's kind of low words that mothers say. I would rather my son be a cartoonist than a doctor, but good for him. So he illustrated.
So yeah, he did the illustrations, and he's
Wow.
still a great friend.
Wow, really? How
Yeah.
long ago did you write that?
We wrote this book probably around over 20 years ago.
Wow.
And then we did these live shows, and we've got the instruments in the doctor's bag. And the State Department flew us out to Uzbekistan to do a program with kids.
Uzbekistan.
Yeah.
That's a country.
Yep.
Okay.
And on YouTube,
It's progress, right?
On YouTube, you can just go to What's in a Doctor's Bag, and you can watch the whole show.
Wow.
We had kids come on stage. We had 2,000 kids in the audience. We had them come on stage. We had doctors on stage. They bent over, and the kids gave the doctors shots. It was payback time.
Oh, when I heard the doctors bent over, I didn't know what you meant. But wow, that was a close call. I didn't know. Wow. Okay. That could have really ended the guessing real quick with the lawsuits and whatnot. Well, so tell me about this. I guess
This is a stethoscope.
brainstorming
This is a stethoscope.
a stethoscope.
And what I could do is I could check you out a little bit.
Okay.
Do you have your insurance card?
Yes. No.
Okay.
Okay. I got you.
Well, I'll take... this is being videoed, right?
Yes.
So you promise you're going to pay me insurance
No.
coverage? No.
I got you.
Okay. Well, what we can do is, like, if we listen over here,
Mm.
if your carotid artery that goes from your heart up to your brain is narrow, then we can sometimes hear a sound like shh, shh. Here, we can listen to your heart. Your heart has 4 rooms and 4 doors, and we hear the doors opening and closing.
That's
And then the lungs are over here, and we can hear them. Your belly's down here. It makes a lot of sounds.
yeah. Okay.
And, I mean, this is a great instrument. I think everybody should learn how to use a stethoscope, don't you?
I think this is the question that everybody is wondering right now. Are you actually a doctor, or do you just kind of put on your suit and tie and, crumpet, just going? I'm kidding with you.
Well, no,
I know you're a doctor.
I have early Alzheimer's, so I'm not sure if I'm really a doctor or not. You know how you know you have early Alzheimer's? You know how you have early Alzheimer's? You can avoid going to the doctor. You
Okay.
hide your own Easter eggs.
Okay.
Or if you're Jewish, you hide your own matzah for Passover.
Yeah. Okay. So, Oh, all right, you're not serious, right?
No.
Okay, just making sure. I didn't want you to have a confession on live air. I mean, that would be lawsuit number 2, I guess.
Well, we've got a lawyer here. He'll represent you.
Thank you, Al. Thank you, Al. I hear you. Thank you. I'm glad. Thank you. So, thank you for being on. Well, you're still going to be on next. After this commercial break, we're going to have my dad on. He's going to talk. We have some discussions like we did last episode. So, yeah, after this commercial break, thank you, Al.
Are you ready to get glazed? It's time to get glazed with Dan Glazer and friends at Jerry Farber's Side Door Hour, featuring Comics on Parole Open Mouth every Wednesday night at 9:30 at Jerry Farber's Side Door at 3652 Roswell Road, Atlanta, Georgia. $5 admission, which includes free wings and sandwiches. So join us for a mouthful of laughter at Jerry Farber's Side Door at 3652 Roswell Road, Atlanta, Georgia. Give him a call, 770-738-3000. That's 770-738-3000. Or visit him on the web at www.jerryfarberssidedoor.com.
I want to give a little shout out to Jerry Farber's Side Door. We have an open mouth at Jerry Farber's Side Door every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. It's a $5 door fee, but you get all the chicken wings you want to eat, all the sandwiches, and some stage time. So come out to Jerry Farber's Side Door. Also, let's give a shout out to all the other great open mics like Laughing Skull, The Basement, Improv, Bonkers, and there's many more. So have a good time on an open mic and go out and enjoy yourself.
This is Johnny Van Zandt from Leonard Skinner. My cousin Jimmy Van Zandt's in a tight spot. He needs a liver transplant. So we're asking for anybody who has a nickel, a dime, a penny, whatever the heck you want, that's appreciated, to send it to the Jimmy Van Zandt Gift of Life Charity at 1808 Clinch Place, Old Hickory, Tennessee, 37138. I'm reading this, by the way. And you can also give to www.jimmyvanzandtgiftoflifecharity.com. So anyway, God bless you guys. Hope to see you out on the road. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, whatever it is. God bless you.
Welcome back to the guest room. I like that hologram of us. Okay, all right, so tell us about the Atlanta movie business, how it's growing and everything. It's a topic.
Oh, it's expanding dramatically, and there are a lot of tax advantages, so people have come here, and we've got Tyler Perry and his new studio, and it's really going. I'm hoping they'll make a movie out of my 8-year-old son's book. He has a 92-year-old girlfriend, and they did a book called Humans and Animals. And this book is how animals look at humans and think we're crazy.
Yeah.
You don't have giraffes killing other giraffes because they have more spots.
I love that idea, of course not.
And there's a website, www.humanitariansunite.com. Humanitariansunite.com. And what we're trying to do is get everybody to have humanitarian summits at every church, synagogue, mosque, and get humans to talk about the good things they do to make the world a better place. And this book is for sale there, and they want the proceeds to go to help with the movement.
Wow.
Humanitarians
So
Unite.
your son is Miles,
My son's Miles.
and he's 8 years old.
He's 8 years old.
And I remember being at your house when he was just a little thing. I love the concept of when I used to go to, I was maybe 40 years old before, I'm looking at the animals and making faces, and they're looking at us like, what a dork. The look, if you look at the animals, they're looking, God, what kind of creatures are we?
Yeah. Do you know one other animal besides the human who invents nuclear weapons?
just the Russians, I guess. It's the only other- Somebody's
Your phone?
phone is going off.
Yeah, it's yours.
It's just Visa. Let's not. but this was when you were a little boy. What we share in common is an old friendship of many years. Also, Neil was you were 64 when you how old? 62 when you had Miles.
Yep, I was 62
And I was
when I had Miles.
63.
He's winning.
63 when I had Joshua, and the irony is we had been out drinking together and talked about wouldn't it be great to have a kid, and next thing you know,
I don't want to hear my story of how I was made
and next thing you know,
on live.
what?
I don't want to hear my story on live television. That's a win for me. As long okay.
You know who I want to give a shout out to? Who would
Who?
appreciate seeing you and Dr. Shulman. It's Cliff Levetz, who's he's
Yeah.
also a part of the guest room. Is
Give
his
him a
son
shout out.
Liam? His son Liam, who can watch this. It's fascinating how people can watch this on YouTube.
No, you got text
The
message.
Backyard Tribe you were looking at.
Yeah, I want to talk about this book. The Backyard Tribe is just not about Jewish people in the back. But it's a great book, and I read it. But by the way, Carl Reiner, who was voted by, I think, Rolling Stone as one of America's top 10 humorists, he's still alive, or did he pass? He might have passed away.
No, I believe he's
He
still
was, he was
alive.
90 years old last year. But his brother lived in Atlanta, and Carl Reiner, with Mel Brooks, was as good a team as there ever was in show business.
Yeah, he wrote a great blurb on the book, Carl did, and you know the big thing about this book, The Backyard Tribe, which we hope to make into a movie, is about a doctor who goes to Kenya on a flying doctor mission, comes across a little girl who needs heart surgery, wants to bring her back to Atlanta. Her parents say no way. He says, here's my American Express card, the family can come. They say okay. He comes back to Atlanta, gets everything ready for surgery, goes out to the Atlanta airport to meet the little girl. She gets off the plane, and the entire tribe does. They charge the entire tribe's trip to the doctor's American Express card. They set up their village in his backyard in Atlanta. And the witch doctor, the native healer, goes to all the Atlanta hospitals, starts treating people, and they all get better. And he's still practicing if you want to go see him.
I remember the story. It was in the newspaper.
Yeah,
There was
and
a-
Disney
a-
had us write a screenplay on it. And now a friend of mine from Ghana wants it to be a Ghana tribe that comes over. Would you star in it?
My son doesn't know about the movie writing about my life. It's called Jerry Farber, The Turbulent Years, 1938 to 2017. Remember? It's going to be a documentary. That's what it's called, The Turbulent
The
Years.
turbulent. I'd have different names for that, but I like turbulent. Even
Well-
though you won't go on any airplanes.
No, I don't want
What was it
Why
like
fly
having?
when you can go to Michigan in 4 days, you know?
What's it like having
You get to see I-20,
one of the
26,
best comedians in the world as your father?
I get asked that a lot, and what it's like. It's like having a regular dad. Really, it's just it's a little bit more pessimistic and a little bit more optimistic at the same time, and a little bit less funny than you would think, but a little bit more. What's the right word?
Well, this is
Like
what we talked
exuberant?
about.
No.
We're watching Jon Stewart, who just signed a $40 million contract after the TV show, and moving on. And Josh was looking at Jon Stewart's 10-minute monologue. He said, Dad, have you ever thought of writing anything like that? You know,
No, have you
Jon
ever thought
Stewart.
of writing anything?
yeah, that's what you
In
said.
30 years?
Have you ever thought
No,
of
it's-
writing anything new, is what you said.
Why don't you write a biography
I said,
on your
it's
dad?
worked for 40 years. Why would
It's
I
working
change?
already.
Dean Smith ran the 2-2-1 at North Carolina as a basketball, won 5 national championships, the same 2-2-1.
Yeah.
So there's a Pinto with well, I don't want to get into that, but I want to thank Neil for coming out
Yeah,
and
thank you,
making
Neil.
the effort to
It's
do
an
this.
absolute honor.
And
Yeah.
You're
And
brilliant.
thank you,
are
too.
You are
Right.
brilliant, and I respect how you can. Anybody, I can't read a paper without stopping 4 times, and you write books. And I want Joshua just to read a book. I was in Alabama with Joshua last week. We saw a guy. He was autographing books he had read. You know,
Oh, you changed it. You changed it.
He did.
Wow.
You
He
said
read
I'm
a-
I
brilliant.
like that. I like
he read a
the change.
penthouse. I'll take
How
this.
much
Thank
did you
I'll
want
invest.
for that?
Stacks.
I'll invest in Eastern Airlines. I'll buy another. No, you can buy 100 shares of Eastern Airlines for $5.
All right,
Okay.
all right. Thank you guys both for coming on. I love you,
Dr.
Dad.
Neil Shulman.
We're gonna
I love you too,
talk.
Josh.
Yeah.
Keep
all right,
doing
so
it.
we're
Keep
gonna.
You
going.
love me too?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I love everybody. So
Thank Mike. Dennis,
thank
Al,
you,
for
everybody. But this
having
isn't
us.
the end of the show.
Thank
so
you.
That's why. But yeah. So this. Thank you, Al. Commercial break.
HappyAmp.com, the place to get your portable PA systems. HappyAmp.com makes portable PA systems for professionals who need to be heard. Waistband amps, complete wireless microphone systems with internal battery for wireless use. HappyAmp also has great accessories like headsets, microphones, tripods, audio cords, and hard cases for your HappyAmp products. So shop at HappyAmp.com. And don't forget to tell them that American Hearts Radio LLC sent you. Or you can go to our website at AmericanHeartsRadio.com and click on the Happy Amp banner. Call today at 1-800-504-4800. That's 1-800-504-4800. Or visit Happy Amp at happyamp.com. That's HAPPIE amp.com. Call today at 1-800-504-4800. Get all these great deals and great prices at happyamp.com.
Whoa! What's up, man? Welcome. Yeah, we're rocking and rolling, man. We're cruising. We're cruising in space because it's all about the sci-fi, man. That's right, it's Professor Gravitron. It was all about the sci-fi in our new mobile app, man. On American Arts Radio. Go to our website, www.AmericanArtsRadio. Download our mobile app, man. Listen to some Kiss Love Gun, man, while you're cruising in space. Wow! And you can check out the BTS radio show with Brian T. Shirley. Wow, check it out, man. Whoa, did you see that? Wow.
I want to give a little shout out to Jerry Farber Side Door. We have an open mic, open mouth at Jerry Farber Side Door every Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. It's a $5 door fee, but you get all the chicken wings you want to eat, all the sandwiches, and some stage time. So come out to Jerry Farber Side Door. Also, let's give a shout out to all the other great open mics like Laughing Skull, The Basement, Improv, Bonkers, and there's many more. So have a good time on an open mic and go out and enjoy yourself.
Thank you for staying with us. Thank you, Neil, again. So basically, I want to try something new. So I went to drama school in 4th grade, right? And I went to improv class. So this is what I'm about to get. So what I'm going to do, everybody from the audience is right here right now. I want you to give me any topic, and I'm going to just talk whatever, because I know people want to see what's on a 15-year-old's mind. So anybody from the audience have anything? Because if you don't, I'm kind of screwed. So
Is it a question?
just any topic, just any person, topic, anything.
The Fed.
The feds. Okay. The feds. The police.
No.
The Popo. All right.
The Federal Reserve.
The Federal Reserve.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me explain to you what the Federal Reserve is if you don't know, like me. The Federal Reserve is a reserve that is federal.
That's it.
Next topic.
That's pretty much it.
It's money. It has something to do with money, right?
Topic of dating.
Yeah. All right. Topic of dating. Okay. I like that.
Home run.
I like that. All right. So topic of dating would be, I guess at this age, is more of just a fun thing. That's my take on it. It's not most people aren't going to marry who they are with now. It's just something to have fun with. Not something to have fun with, but something, a good experience. Just you can learn from it. And that's my take on dating from a 15-year-old stance. So, all right, I'm putting you on spotlight, comedian.
Commercial real estate.
Commercial real estate.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. That's right up my alley. No, I'm messing with you. Commercial real estate. All right. Well, my dad had a house. He sold it, so that's commercial real estate.
That's residential.
That's residential real estate. Okay, commercial real estate is not residential real estate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Learn something new every day, right? That's what I learned today. Okay. Well,
Catfish.
How about love?
love.
Yeah.
Love is thrown around a lot more than it used to be. Love is, I mean, I love my parents, love my dog. I mean, I love people, but when people say they love somebody else that they met a month ago, that's when I have a problem. Like, my girlfriend, she probably won't be watching this, so I can say this. She says the ILY thing. So it's like, you kind of have to swerve. So you just kind of say like, you know, ILY or I love or olive juice. You know, olive juice. I don't. You know, you feel me? I know. Al feels me. He feels me. You feel me. He feels me. Yes.
Right here.
Santa Bob. Anything?
Christmas. Just what about Christmas in general? What do you think of that?
Christmas is great if you're not Jewish.
It is.
Okay.
I'm a tad bit Jewish. I'll admit that. I'm the type of Jewish that I would get killed in the Holocaust, but I don't have a bar mitzvah, so it's kind of like the worst of both worlds, worst of both worlds. But I'm proud to be Jewish. I'm proud to be part of Christmas, like getting
What about
presents,
keeping the
like
spirit
Santa
alive
Bob.
year-round? What do you think of that?
I mean, Christmas it has good vibes, right? So, yeah, I like Christmas. Everything's
The idea
well.
of the spirit, keeping it around.
Spirit, yes,
Spirit itself.
yeah. I always like those commercials.
What about politics?
Politics is good because when I wake up, my dad has CNN on all the time. If you know my dad, he has CNN on all of the time. So I know a thing or two about politics. The thing is, it's all liberal. So Donald Trump is bad. Let's see. Barack Obama is God. Let's see. What else is liberal? All right. Well, yeah, that's basically everything I know about politics.
About money?
Money, it makes the world go round, I guess.
Need more.
It's the root of all evil, but it's good. You know, if you use it the right way. If it runs your life, it's not good. I know people that it runs their life. So do what you want to do, and if money comes your way, then it's good. It's a bonus, but don't make it run your life.
How about God?
God, I love God. I have my own personal relationship with God. It's not like, but you know, the weird thing is I don't believe in religion, but I believe in God. I am still proud to be Jewish, but I do believe in God, and but I'm not fantasizing anything. So, yeah, Batman.
What do you feel about cartoons on Saturday morning?
Saturday morning. I love cartoons. I love Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and I love Batman, like you said. Batman. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, so anyways, I think that's all the improv I can put out today. I thought it was a pretty good show. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you to all the audience. I thought this was more interactive with you guys. So, thank you all.
That was great.
Good. Thank you. Appreciate it.
See you next week.
See you next week. Love you, Mom.